Assalamualaikum and very good days. Today, I'm Aiman HAKIM bin Azzizi will make a presentation regarding government implementation program to boost economy affected by COVID-19. First of all, I would like to thank Mrs. Afla for giving me a chance to make this presentation. As we all know, at the end of 2019, appeared one pandemic that engulfing the whole world named COVID-19. So, in the beginning of 2020, Malaysia's government already made an action to solve this kind of the problem. On 18 March 2020, Malaysia began to implement the Movement Control Order MCO. On 25 March, our Prime Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin, through a live national broadcast, announced the first extension of the MCO to last until 14 April 2020. During the first phase on the fighting with the COVID-19, everyone is playing an important role by staying at home to stop the separation of COVID-19 in the Malaysia. In the end, the first MCO give a slight chance for Malaysia in fighting COVID-19, but there are some consequences that need to be borne due to the action, especially to Malaysia economy. Decreasing in gross domestic product GDP, skyrocket on unemployment rate, and foreign company close their business in Malaysia are making the situation become worse. In order to overcome this issue, government already channeled almost 1.28 billion to preserve citizen welfare, 100 billion to support the business including small and medium enterprise SME, and 2 billion to strengthen the economy. So, if you wonder what kind of initiative that had been made by the government, let's find out. First of all, the most attracting initiative is regarding Bantuan Prihatin Nasional (BPN). The government provide a one-off cash assistance with an allocation of 10 billion ringgit, and it will also be channeled to B40 as well as M40. They are categorized into four categories, started from 4 million household with earning less than 4,000 ringgit per month to 400,000 single individual ages 21 and above with a total earning lower than 2,000 ringgit per month. Each category will receive one-off cash accordingly, starts with 160 per household and 500 ringgit per individual. This initiative already helped more than 10 million people. Next, we have 6-month moratorium that converting all credit card balance to terms loan. To make it easier to be understand, that's mean a relief to the users because the interest that need to be paid will be freeze for the whole 6 months. Next, one of the interesting initiative is 1 gig of free data daily. Yeah, what kind of person did not use internet this nowadays, right? This initiative is very helpful, especially parents who have children that need to learn through online learning during pandemic. For all the initiative I mentioned earlier, every person at their household or individual will have an extra money to be spent, especially on buying necessary goods like foods during this pandemic. In the other word, purchasing power of Malaysian will increase, and that is a good sign actually to recover back the country's GDP. If we look closely, all the initiatives I mentioned earlier only benefit individuals only. Next, let we look on how government assisting the industries and entrepreneurs. The most attractive part is wage subsidy program. This will help employers by a lot to help them retain their workers. Government assists the employers who experience 50% decrease in their income to keep paying the wages of their employees that earn below than 4,000 ringgit by adding 600 per month to each worker for 3 months. This program is estimated to benefit 3.3 million workers with an allocation of 5.9 billion ringgit. Not enough with that, together with the Tenaga Nasional Berhad government allocate 530 million ringgit to give a discount on electricity bill. They are using a tiered discount method with rates ranging between 15% and 50%. According to electricity usage with a maximum limit of 600 kilowatt per month. If we as industry are using below than 200 kilowatt, we will get a discount up to 50%. And if we use between 201 and 300 kilowatt, we will get a 25% discount. And if we use between 301 into 600 kilowatt, we will get a 15% discount on our electricity bill. This will be applied for 6 months and it's very helpful. Enough with electricity. During the MCO, the government noticed that every telecommunication company are having trouble with their unstable coverage and line. This happened due to the total lockdown and citizens didn't know what to do except for using their mobile phone. Due to this, the coverage become low and unstable. To overcome this kind of problem, they allocate 400 million ringgit to widen the network coverage and capacity, maintaining the stability, high quality and availability of telecommunication services. From all the initiatives I mentioned earlier, the government managed to assist the companies and employers in managing their cash flow by reducing the total liabilities need to be paid. In the end, the total unemployment rate is decreased compared to early 2020 and also managed to maintain its income per capita. We finished with initiative made by the government to help individual, to help household and industry. But how about government itself? Each of ministry, for sure, each type of ministry need to be helped too, right? Without any longer, let's get know about it. First of all, the most obvious of popular ministry that against the fight with pandemic COVID-19, none others than Ministry of Health. Government managed to allocate around 1.5 billion ringgit to purchase equipment and services to contain COVID-19. It includes obtaining medical expertise from private healthcare services. It's including a special allowance from 400 ringgit to 600 ringgit per month to all doctors that are involved in handling the pandemic. In addition, there is also a special allowance of 200 ringgit per month for our other frontliners, including military, police, customs, civil defenses, and RELA members. Next, for Ministry of Housing and Local Government, KPKT, government allocate about 18 million to help urban B40 group, especially those who are living in the project Perumahan Rakyat PRR and Perumahan Awam. They help them by providing 6-month rental exemption, which means no need to pay for rental for another 6 months. Not only PR, rent to own RTO units also experience the benefits by provided 6-month moratorium. In the conclusion, our government tried their best to allocate and give initiative to each ministry accordingly with the budget and need. Thanks to the government, all the ministries are able to survive and help the citizens in need. As the result, they managed to increase the total of facilities and make the country's GDP keep increase in the stable state. Well, that's all from me. Thank you. Have a nice day.